Good morning. It's 11 o'clock and Calvin and I are headed off to the Xystus Playland. I think it's Xystus. I never honestly know how it's said, but I'm pretty sure it's Xystus. We FaceTimed with McKenna this morning and now I'm gonna eat my apple and almond butter like I had talked about the other day, and it actually kind of works all right. I think I may have to like heat it up to get it all off the sides, but as far as like it actually coming out of the bottle, it works perfectly. So I said I would update you guys. There's my update. It works great. I'm gonna keep using that. It's already 11 and the party we're going to is at 11. We're not late, it's just we don't have a specific time we have to be there. They're gonna be there at 11 and probably be there for a little while, and it's only like 10 minutes from our house. So as soon as we get there.
Turn me your camera, I stepped on my hobble pin.
Okay. This is for Sam's son, Xavier. Sam is the one that I had kind of introduced and actually just first met at Danica's birthday party the other day. But Calvin wants me to mention that he stepped on his habu pin while I was getting ready. He has like a pin for his shirt and it has a habu on it. And he stepped on it and it went into his foot in the living room and he was squealing bloody murder. So he's upset about it and his foot hurts. Are you okay? I love you. We had to make a quick stop at the main city mall because I realized I didn't have any yen in my purse after we left, and then after we had passed all of the exchanges, so I'm just gonna pull out 5,000 yen or something and then head across the street basically, which is where the play park is at. It's 1:45 and I realized when I was like signing out that I was like, holy crap, it's Tuesday, Nick gets out at 2 today. So I was like, we kind of have to go. We were gonna go by Main City Mall and get like some strawberries and apples and bananas and some veggies, but we don't really have the time to do that. It's only 3:30, but Travis just left for work because he was told that they are doing something, an engine run or working on some plane, and wanted to go in and help work on it. So I'm here with the kids. I'm gonna work on videos for a little while until we have to take them home. But I did want to mention, I was actually gonna get him in the shot before he left, but he left too quickly and I didn't even think of it because it wasn't the right time. I wasn't in the right mindset yet for him to leave. He was just like, all right, I'm leaving. But I was gonna get him and say that today is his last day as Senior Airman Winkler. Tomorrow he will be Staff Sergeant Winkler, and people don't say Staff Sergeant, they just say Sergeant. So he'll just be Sergeant Winkler instead of Senior Airman Winkler, and that's how people will address him, will be Sergeant Winkler. And I just think that's so cool. It makes me so proud of him. Shut up, Jet, I'm trying to talk. This happens every time, probably because there's always jets flying over the house. Ah! I'm just so proud of him, and I think that's so awesome. But we will stop by later if he's not busy and drop off his lunch. Then we'll see him as his last day of Senior Airman Winkler. So for dinner, I'm making a turkey breast with baked Brussels sprouts and mashed potatoes and gravy. So there's only one way that I really make Brussels sprouts. I like Brussels sprouts, but I like them the best the way that I make them, and I'm gonna show you. I just cut them up, cutting the stem off, then I cut them in half. You can take whatever leaves fall off as well and mix them in the bowl with it, but then I mix them with some olive oil, garlic salt, pepper, put them on a baking sheet and bake them. I usually bake them at 400, but my turkey is on 375 right now, so I'm gonna put them in for a little bit longer. We just took the kids home and fought through traffic to get back here so we could pick up Travis's tops because he's allowed to wear them after midnight tonight because that's the 1st. So we're gonna see if we can pick them up. I didn't know if they closed at 7 or at 8, so I was hurrying, but they closed at 8, so I still have a whole nother hour. I was rushing for nothing. Thank you. I wasn't gonna stand there and open up the bag to see if it was exactly what I wanted. I'm just assuming it's exactly what I wanted, and we're gonna head out to the car and look at it there because Calvin's sleeping and he's really heavy. Of course, because I said that I didn't check them and that what could go wrong? It's just a badge they had to sew on. I didn't look, and it's not even Travis's uniform. He took in 2 tops to get the maintenance badge sewed on, and I got a pair of someone else's pants and someone else's top, and Travis pulls it out and he's like, what is this? Of course, because I didn't look, it's wrong, but I only had one free hand, and I had my keys, my phone, and my camera, so it was like I didn't... I feel so bad now, but I mean, it's my fault, but it's not. I should have looked, but I only had so many options with carrying Calvin dead weight, dead asleep. I'm so annoyed. He's laughing at me.
Ugh. Would you like a mint?
All of them? I even said too, what can go wrong? All they're doing is sewing a badge on. Just like he always does anymore, Calvin passed out on our way home from dropping off the kids and has been asleep ever since. And it's already 10 to 10. So he's probably gonna sleep all night. I should just go ahead and put him in his bed now. But I'm gonna do a quick workout while watching The Bachelor. So Travis and I have been talking about trying to save as much money as possible before we leave because we don't know how much Zeke's tickets are gonna be, and we don't know like what kind of things we're going to come up against while PCSing again, and we would just feel a lot better if we had more money in savings to back us up. They have this thing on the MyPay website, all military have access to it, and it's everything about your pay. And this specific category is called allotments. As you can assume, it is about allotments of money that we are choosing to put into savings. The goal is to save at least $5,000 before we leave in 8 months. Fairly certain we can do it. It'll just be a lot stricter budgeting and something we haven't done in a while because we have had extra money because I do work and we've gotten used to just kind of being able to buy what we wanted. But we're gonna have to stick to our really strict budget of like our allowances and our grocery budget and our eat out budget, and all of those things are gonna have to be what they are. Like, we're just gonna have to follow the rules that we set, the budgets that we set, and I don't know if Travis realizes how hard that's gonna be. I mean, I know we can do it. We've obviously done it before. It's only half of what I make, so there's no reason we can't do that a month. It'll just be kind of difficult at times, I think, but it'll definitely come in handy when things come up, like if anything happens with Zeke's flight, we can pay to have someone fly with him. And from here or to here, there are services that you can pay like $2,000 to fly with your dog, which is like, but if we save another $5,000 on top of what we have for just like the moving portion, obviously if we don't use it when we move, we can save it forever, but it's there for if we need it when we go to move. So if that does happen with Zeke, it's not the end of the world. Like, we'll still be able to take Zeke with us, and that's what we're planning for. I don't realize how badly I need to vacuum until I'm doing a workout on the floor and like doing back bows and stuff where you lay face down and like arch your back up. my face touches the ground, and being sweaty, I get dog hair stuck to my face, and it's the most terrible feeling. And then I'm like sitting there like pulling piles of dog hair off the floor, and I'm like, how? I just vacuumed yesterday. It doesn't make any sense. I don't understand how dog hair accumulates so fast everywhere in the house. Like, he doesn't even go everywhere in the house. How does he get hair everywhere? I don't understand. It's a little bit after 12, and I just moved Calvin from the couch to his bed after changing his clothes and having him go pee all while he was sleeping. Yep, that's my life. My eyes are getting really itchy. I don't know if it's because I actually wore mascara today or what it is, but my eyes are really, really super itchy. So I need to go wash my face, but I didn't want to do that before ending the vlog because I look the worst without makeup. So I'm going to go wash my face and go to bed. For now, that is that, and we will see you when we see you. Bye!
Need to get back to the place I
I'm
belong.
coming
Come on.
home.
I'm coming
Tell
home.
the world I'm coming home.
Yeah.
Let the rain wash away all the pain.